Pokemon Legends ZA, the game no one asked for but we bought and played anyway cause we eat this shit up. Seriously, my whole life I've loved Pokemon. There were many competitors in different monster, creature collecting universes, but something about Pokemon is the clear winner in my eyes, and clearly a lot of others since it's the #1 highest marketed media franchise in the world. But Pokemon has disappointed us fans for several years now, making newer versions of old games that look polished and new but feel worse, and releasing newer generation games that are glitchy and unfinished. $30 DLC that gives you more of the Pokemon they didn't add to the new game in the first place in Sword and Shield, with a new map and mediocre graphics, and the DLC in Scarlet and Violet adding some Pokemon that were already in the main game anyway, like come on. With newer Pokemon releases like this, we wonder whether Pokemon's redemption arc is upon us, or if they decide to keep digging a hole while the Pokemon fans like myself cry at the top, wondering where they going. Today, me, Kevin Reiser, will be journeying through Pokemon Legends ZA and finding out whether this ticket to Lumio City was worth the $70. Hey, which one of you bastards want to hang out for the next 20 hours? I'm gonna pick you. In order to build your team, you'll have to go into these different battle zones scattered throughout the city and start catching them all. You can also find other worthless types of Pokemon through the city streets, sewers, and even rooftops. I was walking down the street when suddenly I saw something sick, a shiny Magikarp. I don't even have the shiny charm yet too, so I was excited for sure. Catch me! No fucking way. Back in the day, trying to evolve a Magikarp was difficult. You had to throw him out first, then switch to another Pokemon that could actually kill the guy, and Magikarp would get some crumbs of experience. And now they have EXP share with the whole gang by default. I, however, took a different route. I gave my animal some blue candy I found on the street, making it stronger, and the best part is you get disqualified for this in real life. But in Pokemon, it's totally legal. Everything's legal in Pokemon as long as you aren't a close competitor. So feed your animals a blue rock, making it stronger, use them to fight other animals, then take all the credit for it. Pokemon's regular format is to earn all 8 gym badges, battle the Elite Four, then the final champion. Pokemon Legends ZA is a completely new idea. You start off as a rank Z, and you must fight each next letter up until you eventually reach rank A. Unless you're a true Pokemon master like myself, who goes straight to the top. I genuinely really like this idea, and it gave us some gauge on the progression in the game. Before you go and fight the next rank up, you must first earn a challenger ticket. This can be done during the nighttime when the battle zones emerge. Essentially, you want to go in there and jump people in dark alleyways in the city so you can shortcut wins and earn your points. Once you've earned enough, you'll earn a rank up match and the cycle goes on. I actually very much enjoyed this format since it gave opportunity for more important battles that always felt satisfying to upgrade. Pokemon games have been known to have different game gimmicks to spice up the normal combat from Pokemon. They had Z moves, Gigantamaxing, and Legends ZA brings back Mega Evolutions. With the new free flow combat system and game story, you'll be able to go against a ton of Mega Evolutions that feel like fun boss fights, and all the Mega Evolutions are awesome.
Even that!
One of my favorite parts of the Pokemon universe growing up was the characters, and it was always iconic seeing them in the games during my own journey.
So you and Melanie both love to take care of Pokemon.
We do.
Well, it looks to me like there's something else Brock might love, huh?
Shut the fuck up!
Sometimes the characters just feel soulless. It feels like Game Freak looked up a tutorial on how to friend and they ran with a fist bump for the whole story. Seriously, dude, my favorite character in this game was this guy. I don't know his name, but he's the man. His sole purpose in life is to find the Pokeballs I drop and give them back to me, for free. He's such a good bro. Lumiose is full of all different side quests, giving us the opportunity to meet more goofy characters in the universe.
I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Up yours, you son of a bitch! You don't talk to me that way! Get out of here! Hey! I'm walking here! Ah, get out!
One thing I think is a neat detail in Pokemon games is being able to find secret side quests to get special Pokemon such as the starters. Ash Ketchum in the show has interesting side quests in order to obtain some of the starter Pokemon. So I'm glad Legends EA incorporated by adding side quests where you build rapport with the Pokemon and then obtain them. Yay, Trubbish. Alright, off you go, Trubbish. Have a good life.
A man is caught on camera dumping trash into the Vermilion River.
Pokemon Legends EA overall wasn't the greatest Pokemon experience, but I was actually impressed. With my already low expectations, I played the crap out of this game and I found myself enjoying the loose and free combat system, rank system, and overall story. The reason the Pokemon Palworld lawsuit really makes me upset as a fan is because the Pokemon Company never needed to take down its close competitors because by default, Pokemon is so brutally loved with the most loyal fans they could ask for. They don't need to attempt to patent any concepts or ideas, they just need to make these games passion projects and not soulless cash grabs. They need to take longer on some of these games and reward their fans for bringing Pokemon to the top. Unfortunately, Game Freak has a schedule, and even if it's a project that's not fully ready, it won't matter. It's almost expected that any main Pokemon game will make several millions regardless of quality, and the low quality content will be more persistent, unfortunately for this reason. They will be working on $30 DLC before the subpar $70 game is even released, as long as we buy. This is their way of getting $100 out of you while they spend time on the next project and its DLC. Game Freak. Fans will give you these prices, but eventually you're going to learn when the product is bad long enough that eventually people stop paying and playing. My final answer to you guys, whether or not this game is worth the $70, I would say no. Although I had a lot of fun playing it, and it was a decent Pokemon game, it still just felt like a side Pokemon game, and it felt like it could have had way more to it. I think there's tons of other upcoming fun games that will be worth your $70. Something about these new games just doesn't feel like it's coming from the highest marketed media franchise in the world.